They thought it was dead, broken and bare on the concrete, but I could still hear its heart beating. I saw a body waiting to be brought to life, but what it would become, a monster. Was it worth it? Once I brought the body home, I had to prepare it. I needed to give this operation structure, color, an outline to begin the story I would tell. This guitar is going to be electrified for a heavy metal musician and Las Vegas local, Angel Campbell. When asking what I should lay out on the slab, I had one note: something horrific, something rock and roll. I began with Ghostface from the film Scream. He was a scream to paint, too. I spiced him up with some of the colors from the original painting that the Ghostface mask was based on. I moved on from there to Jigsaw from Saw. He is so creepy. The movie took 18 days to film, too long to stare into those eyes. Below Jigsaw is Carrie from, you guessed it, the movie Carrie. I decided to have the blood that pours onto her during the famous prom scene come out of Jigsaw's bow tie. I moved back up the body to start Jason Voorhees, the creepy killer from the Friday the 13th series. Spoilers. Do you remember that he wasn't the killer in the first movie? He didn't get the hockey goalie mask until Friday the 13th, Part 3. I was a teenager when this movie came out, and it is still the number one reason why I am not a big fan of being in the woods at night. You won't catch me running a cabin on vacation. Starting on the other side of the body, I got a little bolder. Here we have the beginnings of Pinhead from Hellraiser, Freddy Krueger from A Nightmare on Elm Street, Michael Myers from Halloween, and Chucky from Child's Play. Pinhead was my favorite to paint. I loved the details of his skull and those little bright points of light reflecting off the pins. Since my collector is a Vegas musician, I'm making these unsavory characters into face cards and poker chips. Now it is all really coming together. Not based on any particular movie, but I did add a Bermuda Triangle poker chip. The Chucky doll also began to take its demented shape. Don't you think he's kind of cuddly? Can you guess who I'm starting to put in here? If you guessed Pennywise from It and Jack Torrance from The Shining, you're correct. That makes 3 Stephen King characters. I have a little funny story about Stephen King. I used to work in Bangor, Maine, and during Halloween, Stephen King, who was a resident there, put an ad in the newspaper asking people to not trick-or-treat at his house, that he would be out to dinner with his family that evening. I suppose he knows more than anybody that people are scarier than any ghoul. The style of this piece is meant to mimic graffiti, especially the kind you find in the green rooms and bathroom stalls of the clubs my collector's favorite musicians got their start in. I found it interesting when I was putting together this list of creepy characters, just how many were from the mid-70s and 80s, that same era when punk music and heavy metal were getting their start. Now, let's get these finishing touches done on these characters, and then we'll move on to the back. The back of the guitar has a bit more of a personal meaning. The skeleton, angel, and demon are based on the tattoos on my collector's shoulders. Do you ever feel like you have an angel and a devil on your shoulder, influencing your decision-making? Well, these are hers. Again, it's Vegas, so I have them playing the dice game. For your soul. Dun, 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 dun. The angel is sitting in the clouds in heaven, and the devil in the fires of hell. Some musicians are said to make deals with the devil for fame. Do you believe it? I had one last touch to add to the body, and some bathroom wall gossip in the form of horror movie quotes and other spooky words. A quick coat of gloss, and I'm taking the guitar to my friend Igor. I mean, the guitar-building mad scientist Ryan Puskarich, player in multiple bands and reviver of ancient Stratocasters. Some say he's multi-talented. Others say it's all witchcraft and black magic. I'll let you decide. Now that this devilish guitar is done, it's time for you to meet its final resting place. Let me introduce you to Angel. If this video made you want to sleep with the lights on tonight, please like the video and subscribe if you dare to see more. The gloves are off and my work here is done. Let me know in the comments which horror movie monsters you love. Until next time.